Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Venezia, head trader, TradeView Markets. It is a Friday, December 9th, after the PPI number. And you know what? Navigating this market through the end of the year, I was thinking about it when it was in the shower, not to be too much information, as I sign into TradeGATEHub. What I'm gonna do is while I dry off, and I'm going to watch Coach's video, what he did at 9:30. Great one, Coaches. TGH just got above 2,000 subscribers and gaining rapidly, by the way. And it's not because it's only because of one thing. It's because providing real and good content. The marketing team is stepping up a good deal. And right here, I mean, we're getting just high quality people. Like I said, we have a very special guest coming up next week. Well, we're all celebrities here to a degree, but a more popular, more well-known face. But everybody should know Helene, 200,000 followers. David Hunter, the same thing. Luke, great video, and even Coach did one yesterday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Yeah, right there. It was yesterday at 1 o'clock, right? So great job, Coach. That's not good. Anyway, I digress. Navigating the market, it's almost been seen like there's a game of hopscotch. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like there's always like a smooth road, or you can always just put on that tape or the driving music, if you will, and relax and put it on cruise. It feels like it's a game of hopscotch where I hop in a box, I wait till the PPI number moves, and then it goes my way. Then I take two steps, and then I got to wait till Powell speak, which is Wednesday. Then I'm sitting on I have some good positions that are working, some aren't. So, what do you do? Would I throw the rock or something? Somebody pushes me off this. I don't know how you lose in that game. Do you lose in hopscotch? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I feel like. It's not, I'm just I'm going from one rock to another. And you know what? If you don't hold to your disciplines, which is don't let your trades turn into positions, that rock that you hop on is gonna, it gets shaky, you know what I mean? And then you might fall and scrape your knee and then you cry for your mom and then you can't go out and play for a while. So Friday, one thing I want to do, and to digress and use the word a lot, is to the Red YouTube channel, arguably the second greatest amenity on TradeGATEHub, the first being it's free somehow. I have to thank management, of course, Tim, for that, but is to watch our video. And the videos that I put out, being every day, 11 o'clock, go through the Monday video. You don't have to go every one to really get an idea, especially with me, to know, how I presented and what we're at. The bottom line is I try to be just good like any other business. I try to be consistent and accountable. And that's why we're getting the subscribers we're on. So go to Monday's video and look at the data that I put out. Yes, it's the most amount on the data on the week. Sunday evening, I'm going to start posting even more as Netflix break high, giddy up. It's dynamic. So when I post sector sentiment, when I post any type of fund flow, those trillions of dollars that I post on Monday don't change dramatically Monday afternoon. Let it flow a little bit. I'm going to buy some pins here. Shopify shrugging off the downgrade nicely. Giddy up. So that's our best amenity is going back and watch our accountability and go back to Monday. This being Friday, you'll get an idea of what we do and what we bring to the table. Okay, back again to the routine. Something's going on here. Whoa. Hey, Gerard, thank you for posting. Not only that, relevant information that we all use. Gerard, really getting the picture. Bravo. All right. This is what I wanted to post, and this is very good of Gerard. You follow Helene, I'm sure. How about the death cross in the VIX? That's actually, I don't know if it's coming to fruition now, but it's actually somewhat positive. But that's what people are talking about. The VIX in this range, and these futures, the ES between this 3,900 or 4,000. Actually, 3,950 is getting more precipitous, as Coach would pointed out. That's his line in the sand. It's mine as well. We're not alone, but it's something to watch. Do people take profits on this Friday afternoon when the market let's listen, another thing that I wanted to point out, by the way, and this is one of my greatest acumens. This is not Mike Venezia on the back hour, but one thing I can say, and it was this. I should go through the routine, but I'm not. is very early on. Hold on, what did I say this? And this, you have to kind of trust in it. I didn't say which ones, but 3 hours ago, I mean, this was like it. This was right after the number of the spies were down, what, 2.5 handles at one point. I said there were bids in stocks, and that was what, 2 hours ago, which was 9 o'clock. And this is what the market did subsequently. So I could tell that, getting up sometimes a little earlier than usual, you can actually tell in the morning here, 9 o'clock, this is where the spies were. 394. So I gave you 397. They're waffling in a little bit between. Are the right ones working? Yes. Billy's still breaking out, squeezing now above the 200-day, 1-day delay. FUTU taking LI, by the way, had news. I tried to buy that. I was trying to buy it at 2077. I didn't get filled. And if I did, that would have been a great fill. I was just missed at 2077. They had news. A China stock. Why wouldn't I buy anything on China on weakness? I bid 2077 because I was trying to get cute towards Gerard, that swing 50-day, which is the blue line. See the blue line right up there, 50-day, 2047. Oh, that's where it changed now. Obviously, before it was up. So I was bidding for 1977, 1972, which I was born, didn't get it. And that would have been a nice trade. I would have bought like 8,000 shares, 1972, right back to probably I would have held it above the open, 2260. That would have been a nice trade as the futures pulled back a little, typical. Okay. Again, finish the routine. I do jump around a little bit, but everybody gets, that's why we have the YouTube button. Go ahead and watch it. Pause it. All right, as we head into the Friday or into the weekend, Kramer. He's right. We still like some oil and gas stocks. We're still short a little bit of the XLE, not enough. Coach kept us in it. I mean, to this level, not going to lie. I was going to take the majority off of it. Where was I going to take the majority off at XLE? I was going to take the majority off right at the 50-day, 86, if I'm showing here. Coach said it had a several handle drive or whatever he says, but he says it with a lot of conviction. So I listen. So that's where we're in the XLEs. What's coming in now? Well, nothing. Yeah, you bastards. What else am I got? Okay, food stocks, taking a rest for a day. See the rotation? I'll even show my screen. Here's the rotation. Here's the rotation right here. Chewy had nice move. By the way, it was down $2 into earnings, ripped. Here's the rotation. Carvana. You don't have to be. It's Carvana. Like Carvana is trading 30 million shares a day. It's having a huge range. It got halted 3 times today. So if Carvana is moving, you know to buy the other ones. BYND, Sava, which was a nice trade. I'm still in it. Matter of fact, let me go to here to Sava. My screen. I had a nice trade in it too. As long as from yesterday, I sold the majority of it here, 40.47, 39.80. Now I actually think I might want to sell some. I do like it. I just want to, you know what? It needs a little bit of rest. 3rd day up. It's just a stock to get very whippy. DocU. Here's one thing I wanted to point it out, and this is what they teach in the first day of proverbial trading school. Is the way stick to your routine. Marco, JP Morgan, the hottest guy of 2022. Hear what he has to say going forward. Tactical sentiment, stock picking as it always is. Goldman Sachs color are giving you what their take is on yesterday's action. Same with the BOA. DocU upgrades, downgrades, blah, blah, blah. Avago, semis, Costco, retail, DocU. DocU was a good one, Lewis. And you know what? This is what you should be doing as an active trader. Here's DocU. The chart on DocU long-term. Short-term, okay? DocU daily. Okay, once it broke the 50-day, we'll look at, this is a perfect move on DocU. The higher it opened, the more you like it long. Believe me, if it only opened up 50 cents, then you'd have a problem. So what I want to say in TradeGATEHub, it's called the opening range breakout. You wait till about 15 minutes. The stock, listen, when the stock closes at 43 and opens at 48 and only pulls back $1 within 15 minutes, that bullish. So once it had that opening range breakout through the triangle, you could say what? At 48.17, still above the, I mean, that was what you have to do. That's a trade you could have watched. It was good with good volume as the market comes down. It always comes down when I'm on. I should buy the VIX every day at 11:01. And then we'd all have no issue in life. So that was it, DocU. Now, where does DocU sit? All right, so that was a good trade. 48, You held it on the 50. If you had a little, you had a little bit of gumption, you had that other drive up. I thought it would have another one, third one, but you know what? Then you got piece them off at 51.29. Then it did the head and shoulders for the day. Once it didn't break there for a while, there's the down channel, and that was it. But that's a good trade. Stocks trade at 14 million shares a day. It's all you need, and you only need is trade the Carvana too. HCP, Snowflake acting well. Splunk, I punted. MGNI, Signet. This is a clear short in Sig. I took it off yesterday. Stock went from 57 to 74. Listen, Coach and I had to talk about cubic zirconia yesterday. The high was, third day up, 1, 2, 3. They capitulated once it didn't break that Thursday or yesterday's low, which was yesterday's low. I think it was 77, 73. That was the, so it went from 74, 87, good range. I also had ASO short. I took that one off because I did not like it. Something's coming in here. So you know what? Something's coming in here. This is what I do. I have my own proprietary product, and I like to keep it to myself. Not that I was a kid that covered up my answers in school. It's just I worked a long time. I want to give every secret away. So when I say the market's coming in a little, very secretly, new lows. As of 11:14 a.m., ROL, CMRX, nothing I really like, right? I have an interest. Valero, a refiner, okay? What's moving down now? It might not be breaking lower, making new lows, but at least it's moving lower. Box, Costco had earnings, Abbott Labs, Beason got upgraded, UAL, so nothing pulling back a little bit, but they have good. Listen, what's pulling back right now? They're up 4%, 5%, 7%. You know what I mean? Nobody says it's going negative, but if you want to do something good, actually look at the new low list. Everything that I believe in, it's a religion, is up high in relative volume. It's NRBO. Somebody gave this to me yesterday, but I swore I was going to trade the cheapies. That's what they got to do. I don't care about that. Momo, Forge was good. GOTU China, EDU China, Netflix upgrade, KC China, Blue Apron squeeze, Costco reverse, Beason, I is self-explanatory, TAL right there, 1106, valuated Mike VY, because right here, I think it was the last thing I said before I came on the air. TAL has room, Mike V. And why does it have room? I'm going to leave off with this because I've got things moving. It goes with EDU. It's the Chinese education situation. EDU, I sold it yesterday. I can't believe it. You want to know why I sold it? Because it closed poorly. Where's my two? See this? Oh, no, that was it. It closed poorly. It would close poorly. It didn't close off the high. I micromanaged it. But if you saw EDU going up in the morning, you should know by now that it goes with TAL right there. TAL from 6 to 6. That should look like a bigger move than that. 6 to 670. The ultimate compliment. I wouldn't short it. Has room, just like BLI. Got out of that alive. Actually, it was a good trade. No, what was I? FUTU was the one I was short. Got out of that alive. Yeah, that was a nice short. Well, nice short. At least they traded it somewhat well. All right, so we'll leave it there, gents or ladies and gentlemen. Any other questions for the weekend? All right, you know what? Listen, Wednesday's a big day. If you didn't make your money now, the volume I could see is actually slowing down a bit. Oils are actually reversing to the upside. Don't really chase anything. If you're going to do something, do it on light volume, because things are thinning out, and then you're going to get a drop in thin volume. Then trader tendency is to add. Then you're down twice as much on even thinner volume. So especially as you get here into lunchtime, 11:15 on a Friday, take some time to go over charts. You want to go into TradeGATEHub, or you're in TradeGATEHub, go into here. You want to see what's moving? You don't have to have your proprietary query like myself. You go right here, New York Stock Exchange stocks. Go over right here, top U.S. losers by percentage, GRM. You have to punch up the stock right next to it. You don't have to go anywhere. Percentage loser, Bivy, was a big winner yesterday. Down again today. See that, Bivy? 950 to 7. How about our PHVS? I made some nice money on yesterday. PHVS. Rent. That was a big one yesterday. PHVS. I traded this one very well yesterday. PHVS. Why shouldn't you be in this one? The stock went from 2 to 12. Has good range and volume. Trade it. There might be a double, triple bottom here, although the move has been made. So even if you didn't catch up on anything, you just sign on, you get back after lunch, just like myself, you go into top news right here. We have, Forex stocks, global headlines. Hold on a second. That's incorrect. Stock posted 4 minutes ago. Global headlines 48 minutes ago. Crypto 39 minutes ago. Commodities, I'm sure even more. Go into charts. All you want there, set your own charts. Unbelievable. Good job, guys. Still, you want to go into Edge Crypto? You want to see what crypto's doing today? Get back after lunch. You don't have to have 50 apps right here. There you go. Change what's acting well today. Luna ripping. Bitcoin up. Coin got downgraded and it's still down. Typical. All right. So listen, we're trying to make this, so I don't have to have 5-7 windows open, even for me and Coach and our prime members. We want to have this at once. Nobody wants we want simplicity. Less is better. I used to have 14 screens. Now I have 4. You know what I mean? Trust me, less is better. The more specific you are, more experienced you are, the less you got to look. And the more the less information you need and you know where to look. So I'll leave it at that. Any other questions? I'll take after lunch. Comments, complaints are welcome. Always have a plan, trade good stocks with range and volume.